Hello students, this is Mayank Dubey, your aptitude and reasoning mentor, and today we will be discussing the most important question, latest pattern questions of your quant section for the RBA examination. So let's start with our first question, and our first question is Mayanshi buys two article A and B at the same cost price rupees X, right? Then she marks up both articles by 50% above their cost price. Then she sold A at rupees 342 discount, right? Article B at 25% discount. Then which of the following statement is definitely correct? So we have to find out which of the following statement is definitely correct on the basis of given data. And our statements are the profit earned by selling article B is greater than that by A. Statement 2, discount percent given on the article A is more than that in B. Statement 3, she earned equal profit by selling both the articles. And there are 5 options. We have to choose the right one. Now, let's get back to our question detail. What is given to us, what data is given to us. We will analyze that and then we will decide which statement will definitely follow or not. Okay. Mayanshi buys two articles A and B at the same cost price rupees X. So, two articles A and B, Mayanshi buys means cost price is given, which is X in form of alphabet, right? Okay, which is same. Cost price of article A and B completely same. Then she marks up both articles by 50% above their cost price. So marked price also given, which is 50% above the cost price for both the articles. So 50% above means 3 by 2 of X, right, in terms of fraction. Now the next line is then she sold article A at rupees 340 discount. Now how much discount allowed on article A? 3 by 2x minus rupees 342. So it is given in form of rupees. Okay. Now if we will talk about article B, so the discount is 25%, which is given to us, and article B at 25% discount. So 3 by 2x, right? Discount will be given on marked price. So 3 by 2x minus 1/4 of the 3 by 2x because 25% discount. Okay. So 3 by 2x minus 3 by 8. So what we will get? 9 by 8x, right? So this is the data which we captured, analyzed, right, from the given details. So now we will move on to the our statements and will verify whether the given statement are definitely correct or not. The profit earned by selling article B is greater than that by A. So what are they saying? Profit earned by selling article B. So can we compare the profits of A and B here? A and B. So what we can say? No. Why? Because enough data is not given. Selling price discount is given, right? 3 by 2x minus 342. It is given in terms of rupees. While the discount on article B is given in terms of percentage, right? So we cannot get what the difference of SP and CP. So we cannot decide, right, how much profit earned by A and earned by B. The data is not sufficient which is given to us. So what we can say? We cannot say the statement 1 is definitely correct. So what we will say? We will eliminate this. Now, the second statement is discount percent given on article A is more than that in B. So discount, can we compare discount of A and B? No, because discount of A is given in terms of rupees and nothing else, right? No other data in form of rupees, right, given to us. Now, and what the discount of B is given in form of percentage, so that can't be compared. We are not having sufficient data for this, so we cannot say this is definitely correct, so it is also eliminated. Now statement 3, she earned equal profits by selling both the articles. So profit, as we already discussed in statement 1, we cannot calculate the profits. So how can we say that the profits earned by both the articles, right? Only both articles are equal. So what we can say, it is also eliminated. So none of the three statements is what definitely correct. So option A only one, option B only two, option C only three, option D only one and two. So we'll go with option E, none of the above. So I hope you got it very well. You understood it very well. Let's move on to the next question. And our next question is, lateral surface area of a cube is 420 square centimeter less than the lateral surface area of a cylinder. The height of cylinder is rupees 2r and the radius is r centimeter. If the side of cube is equal to the side of if the side of cube is equal to the radius of cylinder, find the approximate area of circle whose radius is r plus 3 centimeter. So we have to find out what the area of a circle, and we know that the formula of area of circle is what, pi multiply radius of the circle, right? The whole square of the radius of the circle. So pi r square, and here the radius of a circle is what, r plus 3. So r plus 3 whole square multiply pi will be the area of the circle. For this we need the value of capital R. So we will analyze the given data, right? What data is given, and we'll find out the value of R because it is required. Then only we can get the area of the circle. So lateral surface area of a cube is what, how much, that formula you have to remember. Whenever these kind of question will come, you must remember, right? You must remember what the formula of cube, cuboids, right? Sphere, cylinder. So lateral surface area of cube is 4a square, and as we know that it is given if side of cube is equal to the radius of cylinder, so a is equal to capital R. So we can say that the lateral surface area of cube will be 4 multiply r square, 4r square. Now we can equate the equation. As we know, lateral surface area of a cube is 420 square centimeter less than the lateral surface area of the cylinder. So 4a square plus 420 equal to, now lateral surface area of the cylinder, that is 2 pi capital R h. H is the height, which is 2r centimeter, given in, right, in the data or not? Yes, it is given. So we will put 2r in place of height. So 2r. So it will be what? It will become 4 pi r square. So 420 equal to 4 pi r square, and instead of this a we can put what, r, right? Because a equal to r. So minus 4 r square. Now what? We can take 4r square common. 4r square pi minus 1. So the value of pi is 22 upon 7. So 22 upon 7 minus 1 will be 15 upon 7, right? 4r square. So 420 will be equal here. Okay. 4r square multiply 15 by 7 equal to 420. So 15 into 4, 60, and 420 is cancelled by 60. How many times? 7 times. Now r square is equal to 7 multiply 7. So the value of capital R is 7. Now we got the value of capital R, right? So we'll get the radius of that circle whose area we have to calculate. So the radius of that circle will be equal to r plus 3, capital R plus 3. So 7 plus 3, which is 10. So now we can put the value on what we have to calculate, approximate area of the circle. So the value of pi is 3.14 multiply r plus 3, 7 plus 3 is what, 10, and the square of 10 is 100. So 100 multiply 3.14, which is equal to 314. So I hope you get it, and our area of that circle will be 314 square centimeter, which is available in our given option. Yes, in option A. That is our correct answer. Let's move on to the next question. And our next question is based on missing number series. A missing number series is given below, right? So what is given? 86, 81, 88, 79 and blank, right? A, B, C, D, E, F. Then some alphabets given below and some more data is given. If G and H are next two terms of if G and H are next two terms after F, then find the value of H. And some options are given. So what are they saying? These alphabets are completely related to what the number of the given series means. The value of A is 86, the value of B is 81, the value of C is 88, the value of D is 79, and E and F value we have to calculate, that is not given. And after that, what extra data they have added? If G and H are next two terms after F, then find the value of H, right? So after E and F, G and H are the next two terms. So what we have to do, we just have to write and find out the logic of the series first. 86, 81, 88, 79. These four numbers are given, and after this four more number we have to calculate in the series, right? A, B, C, D. Now after this E, F, G, H. So we have to find out the value of what? E, F, G, then only we'll get the value of H, right? So 86 to 81, what is the difference? Minus 5. 81 to 88, what is the difference? Plus 7. 88 to 79, what is the difference? Minus 9. So minus 5 plus 7 minus 9. So alternate basis, plus minus pattern is going on, minus plus minus, then again plus, right? That is the what logic which is right going on in this series. And the numbers are what? The consecutive odd numbers. 5, after 5 7, then after 7 9. So what next number will come? That next number will be the next odd number, that is 11. So we will add 11, right? 79 plus 11, so what will come? 90. Now the next number is 13, that will be subtracted from 90. So 90 minus 13, 77. Then the next number will be 15, and we will add that number, as we know that mathematical operation of plus minus is what basis? Is on alternate basis. So plus 15, so you will get 92, that is the value of G. Then 92 minus 17. Why? After 15, 17 is the next odd number. So 92 minus 17, you will get 75. So the value of E is 90, the value of F is 77, the value of G is 92, and the value of H is 75. So what they have asked us, find the value of H. So the value of H is 75, which is available in option D, so that is our correct answer. So here the series is normal, right? They have added some more data, right? They are asking some extra data. That is only we have to analyze, right? So let's move on to the next question. And our next question is based on wrong number series. There is a wrong number in this series, right? 329, 356, 420, 543, and 761. So these are the numbers which are given to us. X is the correct number in place of the wrong term. So what are they saying? The wrong number will be replaced by the correct term X, right? Identify the correct statement from the statements given below. So we have to analyze which statement is correct, right? From these two statements, first is X is divisible by 45. Second, X plus 2 is prime number, right? X plus 2 is prime. So that is what we have to analyze. So first of all, we have to find out the logic, and by the logic we will get the what? Wrong number in the series, and then we will see which number will come in place of that wrong number, the value of X. Then we can verify these given statement. So 329, then 356, then 420, then 543, then 761. So these are the five numbers in the series. So first to second number, as we can see, the series is in increasing order. So we'll take the difference, 329 to 356. What is the difference? Plus 27. 356 to 420. What is the difference? Plus 64. 420 to 543. What is the difference? 123. And 543 to 761. What is the difference? 218. Right? Plus 218, 123. So as we can see, there are four differences. So can we see any logic here? So 27, first difference is 27. So 27, as we know, 27 is the perfect cube of 3. And the next difference is 64, which is the perfect cube of 4. So first we are adding what? In first pair of the number, we are adding 3 cube, which is the right perfect cube, right? 27, which is the perfect cube. Then in next pair what we are doing, we are adding 64, which is the perfect cube of 4. So 3 cube, then 4 cube, right? Then what we have to add? 5 cube in the series, right? And the value of 5 cube is 125. So we'll follow this till the end, whether our logic is working out or not. So if we will add 125 and 420 instead of 123, what we will get? 545, because 125 is the cube of 5, right? In next term, if next difference we will see, so the difference is 218, which is also not the perfect cube. 123 also not the perfect cube of 5, right? Now 218 is also not the cube of 6. So cube of 6 is 216, right? So 545, if 545 is our correct number, so the difference between 545 and 761 must be 216, 216, right? And that is coming or not? Yes, we are getting this. So what we can say, our wrong number in the series is 543, which is common in both wrong differences, 422 543, 542 761, right? So the logic is what? We are just adding the consecutive numbers, cubes, 3 cube, then 4 cube, then 5 cube, then 6 cube. This is the actual logic. And our correct number in place of wrong number will be 545, right? And the wrong number in the series is 543, but they are not asking the wrong number, right? So correct number is what? X, and the value of X is 545. Now we know. So we will verify the given statement now. Identify the correct statement from the statements given below. First, X is divisible by 45. So what we have to verify, that X is divisible by 45. So 545 upon 45, right? So 545 upon 45 we are taking. So 45 ones are 45. So 9 will be the remainder. So 95 now. So 45 twos are what? 90. So 5. Now 5 is not divisible by 45. So 5 is the remainder. So it is not completely divisible by 45. X is not divisible by 45. So what we can say, our first statement is wrong, incorrect. Second, x plus 2 is the prime number. So 545 plus 2, what we will get? We will get 547. It is a prime number. Yes, it is the prime number. So what we can say, statement 2 is completely correct. X plus 2 is prime. So our answer from the option will be what? Option D. Only 2 is correct. So I hope you get it very well, how you have to solve these kind of questions, how they are adding some more data in the normal question, right? So if your basic concept are clear, then you can easily attempt these kind of questions. Let's move on to the next question. And our next question is, Mayanshi's monthly salary is 60% more than that of Sona. Both Sona and Mayanshi, out of their respective monthly salary, pay equal sum towards EMI. Out of the remaining monthly salary, Mayanshi and Sona spend a certain amount towards house rent. Amount that Sona pays towards EMI is 20% of her monthly salary. Amount that Mayanshi pays towards house rent is X times of that she pays towards EMI. Find the total savings of Mayanshi if her expenditure on EMI and house rent is to- just half of total salary. Also, EMI expense of Sona is rupees 30,000. It is to be assumed that Mayanshi and Sona had only two expenses from their salaries, EMI and house rent. And our options are given. So there are so many statements are given, right? It seems like a puzzle. So it is a lengthier question, but whenever these kind of questions will come, you just have to analyze what are they asking, and on the basis of that, you have to respond. So find the total savings of Mayanchi if her expenditure on EMI and house rent is just half of the total salary. So first of all, we have to analyze what the data Mayanshi and Sona, right? Their salary. So Mayanshi's salary is 60% more than that of Sona. So Sona's salary is 100%, right, of what for her, right? What we can say, the salary of Sona will be 100% for her, and Mayanshi's salary is 100, and Mayanshi's salary is 60% more than that of Sona. So that will be 160%. So the ratio of their salary is 8 is to 5, right? And we can say, we can assume that the salary of Sona is S. So 5S will be the salary. So 5S, right? So what we are assuming here, we just have to focus, right? The ratio of their salary is 8 is to 5. So 5S is the salary of Sona, right? And 8S is the salary of Mayanshi. We are just analyzing this. Now, after this, they are talking about their EMI. Out of their respective monthly salary, pay equal sum towards EMI. So their EMI ratio is same, right? Their EMI ratio is same. So EMI of Mayanshi and Sona, that ratio will be 1 is to 1, right? Okay. Now after this, what is given? Out of the remaining monthly salary, Mayanshi and Sona spent a certain amount on house rent. So we are representing that by HR. Okay, house rent. Amount that Sona pays towards EMI is 20% of her monthly salary. So 20% of her monthly salary. Sona's salary, how much we assume? Not as, that is 5S, right? That is 5S, right? Sona's monthly salary. So 20% of 5S will be what? S, right? 1/5 you have to calculate. 1/5 of the 5S. So that will be S. And for Mayanshi also, the amount will be same because they are paying the same amount on EMI. So that will be SS. Okay, fine. Now after this, what else is given? Amount that Mayanshi pays towards house rent is X times of she pays towards EMI. So she pays S amount on EMI, that, right, and house rent is what? X times of the EMI. So SX will be what? The amount, right? S into X will be what? The house rent. Okay. Now after this, what is given? Find the total saving of Mayanshi if her expenditure on EMI and house rent is just half of total salary. So EMI plus HR is equal to what? 50% of the salary. Okay. And at the end, one more thing is given to us, that they are, right, just spending money on two expenses. Salary, right? Their salary on what? EMI and house rent. So what we can say? Savings. Her savings will be 50% of her salary or not? Yes. So that will be 50% of the salary for Mayanshi. Fine. After this, one more data is given. Also EMI expense of Sona, that is given. Otherwise we cannot calculate. By this given data, can we calculate the amount? No. We need some amount and it is given rupees 30,000. That is the expense of Sona, right, on EMI. And that was what S. So S equal to what? How much we will get? We will get 30,000, right? S equal to 30,000. So the expense of Mayanshi on EMI will be 30,000 because their EMI expense is same or not? Yes. Now, can we calculate the salary of both by this? Yes, we can get that. 30,000 the value of S. So 8 multiply 30,000. What we will get? 2,40,000. That is the salary of Mayanshi. And 5S. 5 into 30,000. So we'll get 1,50,000. 1,50,000. That is the salary of Sona. Now, what are they asking? Savings. So savings of Mayanshi is 50% of the salary. So her salary is 2,40,000. So 50% of 2,40,000 is what? 1,20,000, right? That is 1,20,000. So this will be our answer, and it is yes, it is available in option B. So is there any other way, right? We have solved this by basic method. We analyze each and every data. So what are they asking at the end? We have to analyze that. As I told you, whenever these kind of questions will come. So just focus. So just focus on what are they asking. Find the total savings of Mayanshi. So is there any kind of amount is given? Yes, only one person. Expense of Sona's EMI, that is 30,000. And this will help us because this is the only amount which is given. Okay. Now, what are they asking? Saving. So as we know that their expenses are what? On EMI and house rent. And she spent half of the amount on what? EMI and house rent. So 50% of the salary will be saving, that we know. Now, 30,000 is what? The expense of Sona on EMI, right? She spent how much? 30,000, which is 20% of her salary. So if 20% of Sona's salary is how much? 30,000, then Sona's salary will be what? 30,000 into 5 means 1,50,000. And 60%, Mayanshi's salary is 60% more than that. If your calculation is good, then you can directly solve this question. By what? By just analyzing the data. So Mayanshi's salary is 60% more than the salary of Sona. So 60% of 1,50,000. So 10% of 1,50,000 is 15,000, right? So 15,000 into 6, 90,000. So 1,50,000 plus 90,000, you will get 2,40,000. And as we know, her saving, right? How much she saved? So savings equal to the half of the salary. So 2,40,000. Half of 2,40,000 is 1,20,000. So I hope you got this approach also. It seems lengthy, but it is not if your calculation is good. So our answer will be option B, 1,20,000. And I hope you get it very well. Let's move on to the next question. And our next question is what? Answer the given set of question based on the following information, right? Three quadratic equations are given. Ax square plus bx plus 4 equal to 0. Equation 2, ax square plus 5x plus c equal to 0. Equation 3, 4x square plus 9x plus square root 64 minus 15 equal to 0. And one relation is given to us, right? There is a note. Equation 1 plus equation 2 is equal to equation 3. So, right, this is what given to us. Now, what are they asking? They are asking the value of a plus b plus c, these variables value. So, how we can calculate this? By just comparing the data. So, ax square plus bx plus 4, right? Equation 1 plus equation 2 equal to what? Equation 3. So, we just have to add equation 1 and equation 2 value. So, plus ax square plus 5x plus c equal to 0. We are adding what? We are just adding what? We are just adding equation 1 and 2. Now, the sum of equation 1 and 2 is 2ax square plus b plus 5 in bracket multiply x plus 4 plus c equal to 0. Now, if we will right go to if we will go through what equation 3. So what is given in equation 3? 4x square plus 9x plus square root 64 minus 15, right, equal to 0. So 64 minus 15 is what? Square root 49, which is equal to 7. So what we can say? 4x square plus 9x plus 7. Now we will compare the values, right, place to place. The terms with x square, then with x, with then the rest, right? So first we will compare the values with x square. 2a equal to 4. So the value of a will be 2 then. 2a equal to 4. So a equal to 4 by 2. So the value of a we are getting from this comparison or not? Yes, that is 2. Now b plus 5 equal to 9 or not, right? So b will be equal to 4. Now the rest term 4 plus c is equal to 7. So the value of c will be equal to what? 7 minus 4 means 3. So the sum of a plus b plus c will be equal to 2 plus 4 plus 3 means 9. Is it available in the given option? Yes, it is in option A. So that will be our correct answer. So I hope in today's session you have understood each and everything very well. We'll see you in next session. Till then, keep learning, keep watching, study with Mayank. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.